Hello grade 11s. So the next thing that we're going to be moving on to in trig is Pythagoras type problems, working from slides 12 to 15 from the PowerPoint trigonometry grade 11. So the first example here is saying without the use of a calculator, any of these type of questions you will not use a calculator. Okay, so they've given us a little diagram here, Cartesian plane, with a point P minus 2 and 2. And what they're asking us here is to calculate the length of OP. So O is always the origin, where the axes intercept the origin over there. And they're asking us to find this length over here. So what I can do is I can drop down a line from my point P to my x-axis. And that would be 90 degrees. So we have a right angle triangle there. So this value here is our y value, okay, because it's along in the direction of the y-axis. And our y value there is 2. So that is 2 units long. Then this value over here will be our x value, because it's along the x-axis, which is minus 2. Okay. And this is your r, because we're dealing with x, y, and r. So that is the radius. So to calculate the length of OP, that length there, we're going to use Pythagoras' theorem. So we know that our unknown there is that r. So we're going to say that r squared equals x squared plus y squared. So r squared is equal to, our x value is minus 2 squared, plus our y value is 2. So we get r squared is equal to 4 plus 4. So r squared is equal to 8. Take the square root of that, and you should get that r is equal to 2 root 2. That means, therefore, this length OP is equal to 2 root 2. Okay. What I would like to do now is just to summarize what our values are. So we know that our x value is equal to minus 2, our y value is equal to 2, and our r value we've just calculated to be 2 root 2. And the reason why I'm doing that is we're going to use it for our next question. And now they're saying, find the value of sine alpha, cos alpha, and tan alpha. So there's our angle alpha. Okay. So if we look at the previous videos that we did, we know, for example, that sine alpha will be equal to y over r. We know what our y value is, it's 2, over, we know what our r value is, it's 2 root 2. So these 2's will cancel and you're left with 1 over root 2. So that is the value of sine alpha. If we look at cos alpha, we know what cos is in terms of x, y, and r. It's going to be x over r. We know what our x value is, it's minus 2, over. Our r value is 2 root 2. The 2's will cancel and you're left with minus 1 over root 2. If we look at tan alpha, we know what tan is in terms of x, y, and r. It's y over x. We know what our y value is. It's 2. Over. We know what our x value is. It's minus 2. So we get minus 1. Now, just to go back to that cast diagram that we had, we're dealing in the second quadrant here. So we know that all trig functions are positive here. Then it would be S. So sine is only positive here. So if we have a look at these, sine is positive, which we expected. That means that cos and tan should be negative over here. And that is exactly what we've got, negative and negative. Okay. So grade 11s, I would like you guys to do exercise 7.1, number 4 for me, please. Thank you.